Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shah, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shah, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh Shah, Kolo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rachadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well, where we learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. This is Dr. Kyle Ma from the Virginia branch of Great Millstone, and just basically going through the spirit, man. I really didn't have a topic, but I've been back home. I'm originally from New Jersey, so I've been out here, and it's been kind of hard to get to the time to myself, but whenever we get our opportunity to, we need to, bring out the truth. But I just woke up today, and I was thinking how, we got a lot of naysayers, a lot of doubters of the scriptures, but the faith we have, we know for a fact, because of our faith, we know that the Lord is coming back to redeem his people, to come back, crack the skies, redeem his people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and other men, women, and children that might look like the other nations but receive this truth. It's a spiritual thing. You are an Israelite as well, if you can receive it or not. But excuse me. But I just wanted to get a couple scriptures because we've been under subjection for a very, very long time. We might not be physically in these shackles, but we definitely are financially. A lot of us spiritually, mentally, we are in shackles. So that's because we're under the reign of our adversary, Edom Esau. He is the one that's pulling the strings. Well, essentially, the Most High is pulling the strings. But Job 9 and 20, let's go to Job 9 24, man. Let's just do that. Job 9 and 24. It reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So that means that the Most High had to allow Edom Esau to control this system, control his kingdom right now. And that's the time we are in right now. It says he covers the faces of the judges thereof, if not wearing who is he in. It's 2026 now, so a lot of people are starting to see what Edom Esau has done, how he has painted over the Russian icons, painted over the Moors, making them look white. Because, the Moors, even though they're of Islamic faith, those are Israelites. That's why when you go to Italy, there's a beef between the north part of Italy and the south part of Italy. The Sicilians are the southern Italians. And a lot of people call them the niggas of Italy because they have a darker skin tone. They're shaped a certain way that a lot of the northern Italians aren't shaped, and that's because the Moors conquered a great deal of Italy, mainly the southern part. So if the Moors conquered it, and they're so-called, well, they are Israelites, but they look like so-called Negroes, dark skin, dark melanin, big noses. They're going to conquer them, and then what they're going to do? They're going to spread their seed. You know what I mean? So that's why, and that's crazy because when I was a kid, where I'm from is a lot of Italians, and I used to look at the Italian women and be like, yo, they curvy as can be. And it just so happened that they would be Sicilians. You know what I mean? When you coming up, you see a so-called white woman with some shape, you be like, damn, because you don't usually see that, But now, 2026, you see it more than ever because Israel has scattered his seed all through the four corners of the earth, man. So that's why we say this really isn't a skin tone thing now. At one point it was because everybody on the earth was melanated at one point. And then, Cain had a mark put on him. Esau came out without melanin. And then, it trickled down, But let me go to one of my favorite scriptures. I bring it out a lot, but I'll try to bring it out on a regular so people can get the gist of when the Lord comes back, how it's going to be, man. Because Yes, scripture said he will come as a thief in the night, but we got to go through JT. We got to go through madness. So when he comes back, what does it say? Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, I'm slacky because I'm walking. It's hot as can be out here too. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So I don't care how you go around that. When the Lord comes back, he's coming back in a very aggressive manner, and he's going to plead with the earth by fire, his chariots, to utter destruction. You know, and he's only going to redeem 1/3 of the Israelites. Now, we're not saying that other nations won't be in our kingdom. They just won't be on the level of the elect, kings and priests. They have to build up the kingdom to come. And that kingdom will be, heaven will be on earth. That's another thing. Heaven will be on earth. If you read the Lord's Prayer, you go to Matthew and read the Lord's Prayer, it says, on earth as it is in heaven. So this is just about a transfer of rulership. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Here we go. I'll start at 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So the world we're in right now is the kingdom of Esau, Joshua, Edom, you know. But the beautiful thing to come after that is that Jacob, which we are, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Native Seminole Indians, Slovakia, everything will be in this righteous manner, because, you know, it don't take, even Stevie Wonder could see that this place is fucked up. This place is insane. It's nothing but madness, confusion, people fighting to get a spot ahead on the highway just to go to the same place. People cursing each other out, police getting beat up. This place is just it's a wreck. You know, it's just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So we need that order. We need that order. We need the Lord to come back and put that order down, so we don't got to keep dealing with this confusion. Babylon, this is Babylon the Great. And when we go into that word Babel, it means confusion. Babal, you know, confusion. That's why we say what we say at the end of when we sign out. You know, we say that. We say basically DTA, because we don't want to live in this. This is not a good way of living. This is not healthy. Scripture say, "Show the oppression make a wise man mad." It's making men with wisdom snap out from time to time. You know, when you see something ain't right over and over and over again, that shit gets vexing. We in the flesh. We not perfect. So every once in a while, we gonna get tired of seeing the bullshit, and we gonna fucking snap. And that's how we feeling. So we waiting for the Lord to come back. And the Lord don't know when he come back. Only, let me see, let me get that. Salaki, see if I can pick this scripture. Woo, it's hot out here. Woo, it is cooking. Yeah, here we go. Salaki, this is Matthew 24 and 36. Let me get that. I had to duck in under some shade because it's probably gonna overheat the phone. Matthew 24 and 36, I believe. Yeah, here we go. And it's red letter, so you know it's Yahweh Shah speaking. Messiah, you know, our deliverer. It says, let's start at 34. It says, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And that heaven and earth is speaking of a kingdom, of rulership, not the actual physical earth. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So even Yahweh Shah doesn't know when the Lord is going to essentially give the ultimate finger wave for the Lord to come down here and get busy. So he's waiting as well. Though it tarry, wait for it. You know, we almost out of here. We can see it. We can feel it. You know, we can feel this thing about to just. We know this is about to go on. Now they coming with this new BS. You know, I got to talk in code. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now they try to up the C19 to something else now. We ain't beat. We know what that is. You know, so like I said, man, I'm just going through the spirit, man. I had a chance to just bring a few scriptures out, so, you know, pursuing the Isaiah 58:1, that's what we doing, man. We crying aloud, man, warning our people, man. And this is a way to do it with these epistles, digital epistles, you know. But the Lord definitely coming back, man. You know, matter of fact, let me just get that real quick, because I think my phone's going to overheat, tell you the truth. Let me get one more scripture. Man, it's hot. Yeah. Isaiah 58:1, it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Yaquab their sins. You know, and that's what we doing. We trying to bring our people back, you know. So with that, man, I hope this was edifying. So the next time I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles. You know, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Mo'oth Lababal. Shalom, shalom, shalom. The water to our apostles, great master, where we learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. Shalom.